scoot over? I should have the space. Okay. Am I gonna be noisy? Hi. Hello. My name is Sydney and this is my new channel that I'm starting for the new year. No idea how it's gonna go, no idea if it's gonna last, but this very first video is gonna be, if I keep looking down, it's because my phone is. This first video is just gonna be kind of a New Year's resolution, a little late. Oh, hi Kiki. You're probably gonna see my cat's tail a lot. Basically, it's 20 things I wish I had done last year that I'm gonna do this year. We all know 2020 was kind of a shit show. It wasn't what anyone expected for the new decade, and it was extremely hard for a lot of people. So these are just 20 things that I wish I had done last year or started last year, and I'm going to now try and do them this year. Number one was to start a YouTube channel. So YouTube isn't new to me. I've been on YouTube before, not in person. I had a presence back when YouTube first started. I have a video, and then if you hear crunching, that's my cat playing. And then I had a second channel for whatever, I can't even remember now. So this will be kind of new as far as showing my face. I don't like the sound of my voice on a recording, so we'll see how this goes. We'll see how long this lasts with my face and my voice on here for you lovely people to enjoy. Number two is to read more. I used to be an avid reader. I used to read a lot. But that has, I think, probably the last 10 years I've read maybe 5 books this 10 years. So, been very into the BookTube scene and Bookstagram, and my coworker and homie Sarah has really gotten me back into the drive of reading again. So that's going to be my goal for this year, is to start reading more. I have a few book challenges I'm going to participate in. T-Rex. Cats. You're so noisy. Yeah, so I have a couple challenges. I have a couple TBRs. Hopefully will get me back into the zone of reading. So I will, hopefully, if I can tolerate my recorded voice, I will make videos of what those TBRs are. So number 3 kind of follows up with read more, is to write more. I used to be an avid writer. I used to write all the time. I have notebooks full of story ideas and concepts and characters. I have characters that have stayed with me since I was in middle school, and a goal of mine is to eventually publish a book, whether it's a memoir or just a short story or just something stupid. At least I can say I'm published in some capacity, and that's the goal. I don't know, this might age me a little bit, but I used to be an avid writer on Quizilla, if anyone remembers that, before a fandom I was in, part of, or writing in, I should say, on fanfiction.net, which everyone's written a form of fanfiction at one point in their life. Number 4. Okay, so this one's a lifelong challenge. I've done this my whole life, but number 4 is for me to stop biting my nails and biting my cuticles. I've done that for as long as I can remember, which is terrible because I'm a licensed nail technician. I'm actually a full cosmetologist. I should not be biting my nails. I've tried everything under the sun. I've tried using the gross nail polish. It doesn't work. I've tried wearing gloves. I just take them right off. I just can't resist the temptation, and it's an oral fixation that I need to replace with something else, with food or something. I'm a grazer anyways. If I should just snack instead of snack on my fingers, because that's weird. So number 5, kind of stemming off of the fact that I am a licensed nail tech and cosmetologist, yada yada. I do want to take more nail classes as far as actual nail art or learning how to use a drill better. I've kind of stayed away from a nail drill because my nail beds have been traumatized by previous users of a nail drill. Some salons that are not careful, and thinking of you. When they're using a nail drill, they're thinking of how quick can I get you in and out of my chair, which is not right. Because that is so important to myself. That's something I definitely want to take classes on and improve on and learn the proper way to use a drill, as well as fancy nail stuff. I'm not the best at bling. I don't do bling on my nails. I like more like just normal colors, but I'm trying. Number 6 kind of stems from BookTube. I've also fallen down the rabbit hole of bullet journaling. So I've been following a lot of people lately, stalking a lot of videos. So I think bullet journaling and just journaling in general would be good for my own mental health and for my well-being. So I've ordered a couple of the Art Journal notebooks. So I'm hoping to get those soon, and then I can start planning my bullet journal and my reading journal, and then maybe I'll make a video. Who knows? We'll see. It all depends on if I like the sound of my voice, if I can tolerate it. Number 7, stop procrastinating. You're very lazy, Sydney. Yes, you could do it tomorrow, but you should do it today. I'm an avid procrastinator. The best story I have of procrastinating is knowing of a term paper I had to write for my English class that I knew about all semester, and it had to be 10 pages, I think. And I wrote it the morning it was due. The morning. And it literally was all on a whim. No planning. I can't plan that stuff. I didn't write a lot of papers in high school, so when I was in college and I had to write papers, it was a nightmare. And I didn't learn anything because I got an A+ on the paper. So maybe procrastination is a good luck charm in my case, but I definitely need to stop doing it. I need to find something else. I need to be not procrastinating, getting shit done. So number 8, find a cure for my retail therapy. So I have a terrible habit, and a lot of people do, of just buying stuff because technically I can, it's my money, use it when you want, blah blah, but I don't necessarily need it, and I'm buying it to make myself feel better, which is not good. So I can kind of like subdue any temptation by just like adding it to my cart and then be like seeing the total and be like, okay, I don't need it. I just, I'll come back if I really, really need it, but probably for the best to just stop. Number 9, I wrote Beautify myself for the day. So I put on eyebrows for you guys. Yeah, because I'm naturally a really light redhead, and as you see when my roots grow out, I look like I'm balding because it's so white. So it also looks like I have no eyebrows. So I put them on for you guys. I used to put on makeup all the time. I used to be like 2-hour ritual every morning, and the full cake, everything, contour, the baking. But I just don't do it as often. The reason I got into it so heavily was initially because I was going through a really, really dark spot in my life, and because as a result of it, I had developed like extreme cystic acne on my cheek region, and it was incredibly bad, incredibly painful, and so I was wearing makeup to just cake it, just to hide it, which is, if you've suffered with acne or cystic acne, it's not the same. You can still see it. You will see it, and you see it all the time. So once that cleared up, I actually have a little bit of scarring. It's not too terrible, but I still see it. I still hate it. I mean, I usually don't even do my hair. My hair is actually straightened. I usually just wake up and be like, I'm good. I want to be more presentable, so that is one of my goals for this year. Following up on that, number 10 is to follow through on a skincare routine. Again, I'm a cosmetologist, which also makes me somewhat of an esthetician. I'm not as educated as an esthetician would be, but I still know that your skin is very important and you should be taking care of it. Hopefully it'll all work out, and part of that wanting to have a skincare is to kind of see if there's a way to diminish the appearance of my acne scars, which, like I said, aren't terrible, but I see them. They bug me. I hate them. Number 11, save money. Do more adulting. I just need to stop buying stuff that I don't necessarily need. more of wants, not needs. So I need to start balancing that out. What's need, what's want. To just start, making sure this is on time. Make sure I'm feeding myself properly. Make sure I'm doing laundry when it needs to get done. So just, really stepping in and stepping up, I should say, and being the adult I am and the adult I want to be. The number 12, which is learn to cook, to live. So I hate cooking. I find no pleasure in cooking at all. I don't like cooking. I don't. My mom has always tried to show me, the simplest things to make, the simplest things. And I can't. I just don't enjoy it at all. So I'm hoping if I can find something I really, really like, learn to make it, maybe I will learn to cook. Maybe I will enjoy it. At least enough so I can live. Not on bagels every night. Because don't recommend. 13. And that goes into what we were just talking about. Drink more water. I also hate water. Don't know why. I think it's gross. I don't like its flavor. It doesn't have a flavor. If I drink water, it has to be ice cold, which is mostly ice, a little bit of water, and then squeeze some lemon or lime in it. And then I'll drink it. But other than that, I don't like water. But that is a key to healthy skin and just overall health and adulting. Doing things you don't like. Number 14, doing more art. I initially wanted to go to an art school. That was my plan. That never happened because, first of all, it's stupid expensive. Second of all, you're not guaranteed a career. You're not guaranteed a job. There's not a demand for the type of art I liked to do. So that kind of just fell out of the wayside, or whatever that phrase is. I stopped doing art. I used to do art every day, all the time. I haven't done anything. I think the last thing I really did was this. I don't even know when this was. See, I don't date them because I do them so far into this lane. Art has always been a part of me. I have a very creative mind, as you can probably gather from wanting to write and read more and all that stuff. I have a shit ton of Copic markers. Did I need them all? No. See, again, I didn't need them. Guess what? I barely used them. Not sure how I want to start that off, but it's definitely a goal is to at least accomplish something art-wise this year. Number 15, participate in NaNoWriMo. So this kind of goes back to Write More. So NaNoWriMo, if you don't know, is National November Writing Month. See, I've always heard it as NaNoWriMo. So hopefully I said that correctly. It's basically November. You have the whole month of November to reach a certain writing goal. Most people make it 50K. There's so many channels I follow that do a whole month of October where they're just planning it out. That way, Thursday. That way, when November comes, it's all planned and all ready to go. All they have to do is put words to paper. And that's always been dream of mine. I always set up that I'm going to do it, and then I'm like, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It doesn't happen. NaNoWriMo, I'm coming for you in November. Hopefully. We'll see. 16. Socialize more. I'm a homebody. I'm very independent. I don't come across as very friendly from the get-go, so I do have sort of a resting bitch face, which can be very, off-putting, obviously. But I do want to socialize more. I do want to go out more. I do want to hang out with friends more. I don't want to just be cooped up in the house and just being with my cats. I mean, I'm pretty much a cat lady. But I could be a cat lady that socializes too. 17 is to get my career on track. So currently I have 2 jobs, very completely different from each other. One is in the line of my licensing as a cosmetologist, and the other just as an office manager. I love both jobs, I do. I could probably do both of them. It's just been very crazy doing both of them. I don't have any days off. I am usually working every day. So, which is fine. I think it's important to really for me at least, at that point though, where I want to know what I want to do with the rest of my life. I want to make sure that it's something I'm happy with and can enjoy, and can see myself continuing to do it for more years. So, settle my career plan is part of my 2021. 18. So 18 is to shop more local. So I'm trying not to spend as much this year, obviously, and I don't Yeah. But if I do, I want it to be locally. I want to support my local community. I want to support local bookshops. I want to support local businesses. I still need to find a few local places that I like, but I know there's a bookshop I really like locally. It's really cool. So I'm hoping to start there, and we'll just progress into more. Almost at the end. Number 19 is to travel. This doesn't mean abroad, just means to get out of the house, it means to travel somewhere, not to work. So part of that is I want to make a couple trips to Colorado where my best friend lives. I want to make a couple trips to Florida where my other friends and my family lives, and I definitely want to go see if I can get in with a tattoo artist in Seattle. So I definitely just want to travel more, kind of make time for myself. And then last but not least, probably the top one I want to accomplish, and part of that is part of everything on my list, including number 1, which is start a YouTube channel. So number 20 is to go outside my box. Break down my walls, get out of my comfort zone and do things I'm not comfortable with, which is hard. This by itself is hard. Recording myself, like I said, I hate the sound of my voice, so we'll see how I can tolerate it during editing. I wanted to really figure out who I am when I break my own barriers, who I am when I put those walls down and kind of go out there and put myself out there. Even if it's with a bitch face, resting bitch face at first, hopefully that'll evolve into this song. So that is my 20 things that I wish I did last year, but I'm going to do this year. So my 20 things for 2021. And basically my New Year's resolution. Vanessa. So this channel, I'm hoping to kind of keep it as like, maybe make it a BookTube, maybe do art stuff, maybe vlog. I don't have the most interesting life, so I don't know what I exactly want, but I have cats. Cats do fun things. This is this first step in going outside of my comfort zone, going outside of my bubble and really just putting myself out there. Yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I don't know. I honestly can't tell you if I will see you again. I hope I will. I hope I'll see you in some format, whether if it's just my hands, art or something. This channel isn't going to be very specific to anything. I wanted to kind of branch into different elements. And yeah. So Happy New Year's. It's a couple days late, but Happy New Year's to everyone. I hope this year is much better to you than last year was. Last year was just a struggle. It's been tough. Everyone has their ups and downs. Everyone has struggles that can seem nothing to you, but are so important to other people. So just be kind to each other, remember and respect each other. And yeah, here's to 2021. Here's to hopefully seeing you guys on the next one. Bye. Bye.